Natural Niche, the alternative guy and gal.
My first question to you, Timothy, would be, why is so much emphasis put on ancient Kemet and ancient Egypt? You know, it's the same word, but some people know it as Egypt. So why is there so much emphasis put on ancient Egypt?
Okay. Well, first of all, Egypt is the Greek name for Kemet.
Okay.
And Egypt was taken from a temple in Luxor, Egypt, which is the middle of Egypt. And the Greeks couldn't pronounce the name correctly. So they called it Egypt, and that name stuck. But the name that the ancient Egyptians or the ancient Kemetology, they called it Kemet, and Kemet means black.
Oh, okay.
Kemetah means black land,
Mhm.
or it means black community. So that's what Kemet means. So Kemet is the oldest civilization known to man, and it began in 3100 BC. 3100 BC is 31 plus 24. You're talking about 6,500, 5,000, almost 6,000 years ago. And when Egypt came into being a civilization, it came into existence at its pinnacle. So their system of beliefs, their writing system, all of the concepts, the spiritual system that they go by was already in place. And this is knowledge that came from the interior of Africa. And so Egypt is just the mouthpiece of the interior of Africa. So what they did was they recorded the information in stone. And the reason that it's still there is because of that. Just like they say it's written in stone. And you go to other civilizations, depending on the climate, like down here where I'm at in sub-Saharan Africa, it rains a lot. They have their rainy season. And so things deteriorate. But when you carve stuff in stone, it's pretty much there forever. And so when you go into the temples, when you go into the tombs, and they've got writing on the wall, everything was carved in stone. And that's why the history is left there for us to read. And the reason I came down here to Kenya is because the ancient Egyptians, so I'm going to use Egyptian and Kemetology interchangeably. The reason I'm here in Kenya is to associate what I'm learning in Egyptology school, which I already know a lot. And it allows me to parallel or relate what's on the ground here and compare what's going on in Egypt, because down here is where it all started from. And so being that it's the first civilization, they're the ones that started civilization in itself. Prior to Egypt, there were no civilizations. You know what I'm saying? And so they created the first writing. They created the first paper. They were the first. They didn't map the stars. The people that mapped stars came from Congo. But they were the ones that recorded it, and they took it to another level. They were the ones that came up with the spiritual system that all religions follow today. And as a matter of fact, when you look at the three major religions of the world, you're talking about Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. All of those religions copied and plagiarized concepts from the spiritual system of ancient Kemet.